My name's Nicole, and it's spooky time, so I have a Halloween-themed love song here. Uh, and I have no instrument, but we're gonna deal with that. I've gotten ghostly pale at the sight of you. Ghostly pale, somehow my dream came true. Ghostly pale, now I could just die, 'cause it seems I caught your evil eye. I always knew magic was true, but to think my first ritual summoned you. I feel my soul rising, I could take off in flight with you by my side beneath the full moon's light. I've gotten ghostly pale with skin like porcelain. Ghostly pale with eyes worth swimming in. Ghostly pale, you make me feel alive. My heart aches, you laugh. You love to watch me ride. Walk this way. Come on, baby, just do as I say. Walk this way, 'cause you know it is the only way. 'Cause you're under my spell, and I've fallen as well. So strong, such a gorgeous design, and I'm glad to say my spell worked, 'cause you're mine, all mine. We'll be together forever strong, and I'm always gonna love you, no matter how wrong. I'm always gonna love you, no matter how long.
This is where you meet the owl. Not when you are truly awake. It is soundless through the night pines unless its wings come near enough to move air near your ear. You will not hear it fly. Too dark for shadows, it vies for the same skies over the same moonless fields as hawks, but is a better hunter. This is where you meet the owl. In a windless night in your tent, when you cannot see your fingers in front of your face, and you wonder if it is a dream or a deep, deep sleep, this marginless glow of an utter lack of light. There comes a sound, some ancient pipe, low and hollow, calling across the trees, over rivers and field, close enough over your bed. The intake of owl breath is a rasp in the dense silence of that dark. You count the hoots, the space between. You do not hear them move, just a voice, then two, then three, all around the little lake where you have found your perfect camp to let go of cars and phones and the racket of home. Three kinds of owls introduced to you by hoots, barely out of some dream, out of some dark so complete you might believe ghosts spook your waking or call you who inside your sleep.
To my roots when I started poetry, I was like, you know what, let me just write this down. So this is called 80 Degrees in October, because it was 80 degrees in October when I wrote it.
That's a really dope title.
It was, that's like a Drake title, right? Yeah. All right, so it goes like, 80 degrees, it's October. I'm drinking sober, probably luckier than any ever clover. Weed smoker, glaucoma. All of my niggas is glaucoder, excuse my language. I ball, but can never see with these stockholders, Jansporters, binders, and color folders. Mama can't afford folders. Wake up like, get your ass up, do what you're supposed to. Pissed off, can't wait to go home and watch Goku. I thought I told you, I'm sober drinking. My big dog just copped the Lincoln. See, he was thinking, I surround myself with motherfuckers who I can link with. Chi-Town, but K-Zoo, I went to Woodward. Shout out to Lincoln. Lord, forgive for what I'm thinking. I'm paranoid, might sock you out just cause you blinking. Eye sockets, plug sockets, it don't matter what the fuck I do. I want your pockets. It don't matter if I'm top pick or toxic. Man, everybody gossip, and I just stopped it.
October. Tonight the winds that live to howl will call from high, while creatures prowl beneath their formless epic push. Where spirits tread amongst the graves, I'll lay my head as I allow all dreams and shimmer from deepest soil to slide inside my ears and coil like black cats laying down to sleep. I'm propping doors for all who creep, as carefully I count each skull. Each drooling ghoul, each fiend from hell is welcome through my wishing well. Tonight the winds that live to howl will call from high while creatures prowl beneath their formless epic push. I'll slip a ladle in mixing bowl and call out words that few will know. Perhaps the hair upon their necks will bristle up, and those suspects will saunter out of hidey holes and join this union of lost souls that bleed and ache with hearts on fire for dark recesses, holes in the wire of forbidden fences and domiciles that were abandoned a long while. One prays to hope, one hopes to see daredevils anxious to be free and mind in action upon the trail, not only hung on stoops and nails beyond the decorative array, a challenger breaking through the fray.
This one's called October Sun. Because we got an October thing going here, I guess. So here we go. October Sun. Art, school, dance, death, baby. All in that order. Our boys meant to be suicide toys? Aren't our girls dispensers of joy? Got Lou Reed serenading the ailing October sun. War of the Worlds, the Technicolor one, struggles to repeat its final moments. An epidemic end to the invasion. Can't they all just die? You ponder, considering the rate of infected, poisoning this calamity of construct. Hasn't enough banal madness seeped into our lives? The Last Picture Show, haunting in its ability to deviate, the apprehension to genuinely demonstrate finality. It's never about the last movie house striving to survive in a southern wasteland, nor the wholesome rational values and instructions to correct the fires of youth. But you'd like that. Instead, you've got dead Orson Welles, narrating dead H.G. Wells in dead postmodern times, further regressing without the pomp and ceremony of a prestigious yet panic-stricken broadcast. Panic at year zero. Every day starts at zero. Ground zero. Until we can't, ever again. Like a Victorian operating theater, the spin doctors say otherwise. Prescribing and operating 1970s grindhouse style. You don't see the blood and gore, but you can sure feel yourself spilling inside, waiting for that culture of fear to give just the right amount of push to jump out that barely fucking open window.